So should you edit your videos? I know that's an interesting question because I got this actually question the other day, and I know recently on my channel I've just really been uploading videos with very minimal editing. Like right now I'm shooting a video right now. Of course you're seeing the recording of it, but as I'm shooting it, at the end I'm just going to chop off the end because a lot of times in my video I'm like, okay, 3, 2, 1, action. Then I go or whatever I might be doing, right after I hit the record button. So I might trim off a little bit of the beginning of the video, and then at the end, I might trim off a little bit at the ending. But a lot of my videos lately have been just that, just really a little bit off the front, a little bit at the end, upload. That's it. But I've actually done videos straight from the camera, like record, start talking or whatever, and then straight, so whatever floats your boat. And the reason why I'm saying this, I'm really amazed with, what you're able to do with just uploading authentic videos. I think it's still, I think it's still a great skill to have. If you want to edit your videos, if you want to do some jump cuts, if you want to add some different effects and all that stuff, and you've got drive, that's what you want to do based off of the type of videos that you want to make or whatever. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Normally, that's what I've done with a lot of my videos. Now a lot of things that I got some different software and stuff like that allows me to change scenes and stuff like that. So I don't have to do so much of that in post edit anymore because I can kind of do it while I'm recording. But if I want to show different things on the screen or do some other advanced editing tricks, I'll do that. Mainly I use like Final Cut. Final Cut Pro, I've been using that for years. And I've gotten pretty good at it. I know how to do a lot of things when it comes to editing. Um, the problem with that is a lot of times when people want to start creating content, let's say maybe it's you, maybe you've been thinking about, hey, I want to start a YouTube channel, but you've kind of played around with some editing platforms or whatever. You just really feel like it's a very big task to overcome, and I get it, but lucky for you, lucky for all of us, because of all these different tools out here, there are things that can do editing for you, so on and so forth. But the purpose of this video here is to say there's nothing wrong if you want to increase your editing skills. I think it's a very valuable skill to have. Like I have it, and if I need to do some, higher end type videos or whatever, which I will, I can do it because I have used that skill and I've been doing it for a long time. But what I'm seeing now is as well, especially for new people, you really don't have to worry about it as much as you used to. One, because of AI, there's a lot of different tools that can do a lot of editing for you. And now a lot of people are winning just recording and just uploading with no editing at all. So I think both ways are great. It just all depends on what you're wanting to do. I know I've seen some of the different comments on the channel. Some people kind of started making videos, but the editing process was like kind of overwhelming, and so that, you kind of get inconsistent. Hey, that's been me. I'll raise my hand. That's been me over the years. At times, at different times of me making videos over the years. Even though I've got thousands of videos on this channel, but that's been me at times where it's been kind of like, whoa, that's, this is a lot, and man, I got to do 5 more, 10 more, 20 more like this. Oh my God, that's going to be a lot of work, so I've been there, and it's really refreshing knowing now that hey, if you really want to get started, editing is the least problem that you'll have. Okay. Because you don't even have to worry about doing that as such. Now, that's not a blanket statement for every situation. So certain people are going to need to edit based off of what you're trying to do, how you want your videos to look. Of course, you can always outsource a lot of different things if you have the budget for it. But what I'm seeing now, you really don't even really have to do a lot of editing at all. Um, I'm doing that now. Some of the videos that I've been uploading over the last couple weeks, some of them had a little bit more editing, maybe if I needed to show something on the screen or whatever. But for the most part, it's been very, very minimal. Very minimal. In a lot of cases, just a little bit off in the beginning of the video and a little, at the end, trim on the beginning, trim at the end, upload. Nothing in the center. If I needed to maybe adjust the audio or something or whatever, sure. But in terms of like, major video editing and cutting here and cutting and pasting and doing all these different things that I know how to do, I haven't been doing that. Not only have I've not been doing that, but there's a lot of other creators that haven't been doing that either, and they're getting some massive results from all kinds of backgrounds. Okay, so you can do it. So if you're thinking about creating content and you're like, man, it's gonna be hard. I'm not really good at editing. I know you can edit on your phones and stuff now, but I don't know. I really don't have the eye for it. Don't worry about it. Just record and upload. Just straight out of the, Hollywood term, just straight out of the can. Just record, upload it. Okay. And just go from there, if that works best for you. And then a lot of times, now a lot of people can make videos and they could just go live and don't have to worry about editing at all because it's one and done. Matter of fact, there's really no upload. You actually cut out a step because you can record, and once you end your live, it's already uploaded. It's already there, so you don't even have to upload, and which is good too. So there's all kinds of ways on how you can create content. So the question was, should I edit my videos? All depends on what you're wanting to do. What type of videos are you wanting to make? The answer is you don't have to, especially if you're just getting started and you got like, because I know the feeling of being brand new. Because at one point I was brand new. That's why I say I know the feeling. I haven't always been in this position with thousands of videos. There was one point in my life where I did not have any videos on YouTube that I made. So I remember that feeling. And all you really got to do, just like I did then, I didn't do any editing. I just uploaded it. I just recorded it with the camera and I just uploaded it. Just start there. The biggest challenge you're going to have to overcome is just getting consistent at creating content. That's the biggest challenge. So try not to get so worried about all the different, I got to edit and okay, what music do I need on here? Oh, I need a graphic, an intro at the beginning. Oh, I need some kind of outro graphic at the end. And oh, I need the little subscribe notification thing that pops up on the screen and the little like and comment. Keep it simple. Just keep it simple. You can, and if you find yourself wanting to be more creative, dive into some of those platforms. There's some really great platforms out here. You got CapCut, you got Final Cut, you got Adobe Premiere. I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, there's a gazillion different types of editing platforms, and they all pretty much have the basic functions. Some may have certain features and some that don't, or they pretty much all have the same fundamental aspects of editing a video. You can cut and you can add effects and stuff like that or whatever. But so I always encourage people to kind of play around with some editing, software. I think it's a good skill to have. I think it's a good skill to sharpen your capabilities. So if you ever need to edit something, you can. But do I think is it something that you gotta have right now? No. Is it something that you got to implement on your very first video that you really need to really edit the video? No, I think very minimal editing is all you need. If you need to trim something off, if in the beginning, trim something at the end, maybe adjust your volume. If you want to show a screenshot of something, you can definitely do those things. And there's a ton of videos on YouTube that can show you how to do all of that based off of whatever platform that you want to use. If you want to learn how to trim video or cut video, just search for it in YouTube. You'll find people demonstrating how you can do everything when it comes to editing a video. But again, you don't need it to start. My recommendation, if you're new and you're kind of feeling a little overwhelmed, just shoot it raw, get your message out, whatever it is that you're trying to convey, and just upload it. And then don't worry about, go ahead and put your title and whatever you want to put in the description and all that stuff. Once that's done, move on to the next project, the next video that you need to upload. Okay. Just because you're going to learn something in that process which is going to allow you to do your second video, which is going to be a little bit easier because you just did one. So you're going to remember something in that process. I'm talking to the beginners, the people that are really just trying to get started. So just focus on that. Everything else would take care of itself. So that's all I got in this video, guys. Hope it was helpful. But again, it doesn't hurt to learn how to edit, but you really don't need it to start. You can upload as you are and you'll be just fine. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.